Mongolz, though, for now, just keep it simple. They storm this site with a smoke and a flash.
And they'll get in for free. Furia were teed up to play retake anyway with double short. So they knew there was a chance for this. Fallen's got a kit and a smoke to try and facilitate this retake. But now they're holding on for a backstab, and they're going to catch Blitz. They're wise to his tricks in this pistol round. That's a 5v4, that's the leg up, and that should ensure some result on this retake.
Easy job's done. This gets hard, though. Crossfires, Glocks up close. Techno and Controles pound back two. Headshots galore for the Mongols. Leave them in a fighting chance. K-Serato double kill, but no time for this round, and Techno disallows on the B-bomb site. Mora out of his seat, and Techno with a 3K. What can he do here, though, on low health? Unless he gets hunkered down inside of A, there's very little assistance you can provide from CT at this kind of HP. In he goes.
Tries to play it into the site. You would have loved it if he could even get out with one. Instead, though, Yuri, hot on the heels of his captain with the trade, at least keeps this in a 4-on-4. Second swing at the stairs, this time out of Yakindar. As he plays it forward, every kill getting punished and clawed back by Yuri over here in Connector. And the spam connects. Won't quite deny the plant, though.
Nothing's impossible.
Especially not with the form we've had at a 9-10 here in Chengdu. And you want him to start strong, 1 versus 3. That would be a way to do it. First shot lands and the follow-up. Molodoy equally as quick, and that's how it is up against him. You don't have to give him a lot.
The reins pull back for Furia as Mongolz set towards B. One more of these B splits for the Mongols, and Molodoy in position to deal with it. Oh, that's a problem.
You lose almost all of this split, part of the split, right? And it doesn't look too great for Blitz as he rounds the corner. So now it's just a 3-man apps pop. Molodoy with a swing and a miss there as they try to move in, but the rest of his team have padded out this site. Gonna go a long way to mitigate any Molodoy misses. And yeah, there's Fallen and Yakindar keeping it on lock. In an interview, they asked him, you know, who would you want alive in clutches? He said, oh, myself. And, you know, it was so easy for him. Here's the B-pop. Let's see what they can do. Running on through, 9-10 holds the line with the AWP. Fallen needs to offer up some resistance here with Molodoy dead straight away, and a follow-up from Blitz on that rifle. K-Serato plays it forward. Will deny the bomb plant, but with so much time left, it's really nothing for Furia to go off of. And Yuri might have looked good to open, but this is a 1v4 as it begins. AWP also in the site and entrenched. 9-10 on the line, does not miss those.
A small detail, but it felt like it wrecked around there. Fallen smoke bounces so strangely. It didn't even look like he aimed in the wrong place. It just like clipped off, bounced back towards him. Boost would not be a bad move here for the Mongols. Especially not with Fallen pushed back, it gives room. K-Serato has got to be ready for this.
Yakindar catches them on the cock push, and he farms. And that's round secure. Yakindar guarantees it. You know, Molodoy not over towards Catwalk as he has been in previous rounds when he's occupied this B site, but just getting down now. And if we know the Mongols like we do, that smoke doesn't scare them. Maybe the AWP will. K-Serato provides cover. 9-10, suddenly the only man actually left in the apartments, and that bomb's going back with Blitz. Gonna try and link up with Techno, who's secured them a lot of ground out here on A, but they've got to do something with it now. Furia fully chomped down on this B hit, so at bare minimum, Mongolz should be good for a bomb plant, and Techno has just guaranteed that.
Oh, this might be the kill for Yakindar on the flank as well. 9-10 doesn't realize Yakindar can't run too early, but he takes his chance to shoot him in the back of the head. 2v4 now in this post pop. Pick your positions wisely.
At bare minimum, you know you got to fight on this wraparound. Blitz knows he has a chance to find that 2-on-3 here and now, but he's shut down. And so Techno, 1v4, ace clutch required. Catches the first man in. Techno aware of this ramp flank. Here's the footsteps in behind him as well. He's got a lot of info to work with here, but that bomb's being stuck and there's nothing Techno can hope to do about it. It's not planted for him, and the round just gonna sail by for the Mongols. Furia pick it up in the retake. Everything about that hits hard for them. The Yakindar flank in with the double. And this is on the CT side, with the T side still to come.
And he's done more value than just his score would dictate, right? He's been pressuring mid. How about this one? Just charging top mid with a nade on the smoke. But it's a little too late. He had his chance. That flash expires and 9-10 fires back. Waiting. Molodoy in the connector, not seeing him with Yorp here, but he gets smoked off as well.
Very important that the Mongols find something on the back of this round. They've got a 5v3 that goes untraded.
Okay.
Push out of Queserato.
Oh, no.
Gets the double back from mid. Queserato on the transfer. And that advantage that the Mongols work for, that they put all their util on the line for on that mid push.
Keep the pressure on. Furia will continue to fall for this fake, but the bomb's coming in. They don't know. Oh, it might not matter if Techno gets the glory. There's one right behind him.
When you learn about Yuri in the apartments, I mean, now, surely Furia think it's A. Mazinho might actually get an empty B site.
No
You can
way.
hear the footsteps of Yuri over on short.
He goes back.
Blitz is moving back in to join him now over on this B hit, and Yuri is about to leave. Oh, there's the spot. And a lucky spot indeed as Yuri plays it forward. He knows this fight has to happen. You can't plant. And with Mazinho dead, the round follows with it. Confusing out of the Mongols as they get a bit lost in the sauce in this round.
Yeah, Furia just grouping really, really well. And even though they get the call wrong initially, it's 2A, 1B.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this is one of these scenarios now where if it weren't for the pistol, this would be a runaway half for Furia. The only reason you still kind of feel all right about this scoreline is because of that pistol.
Mongols
and
chaos.
so they're looking to claw onto something, but as is often the case, Furia hit back twice as hard. 9-10 plays it forward, trying to do something unexpected here in a desperate 1v3 attempt.
He's escaped. 9-10, the standout player in this tournament for the Mongols. Furia.
Still haven't realized. There you go, penny drops. But it's allowed 9-10 to get great advanced position out through market.
You heard him.
Here's the reload. Knows the player's close. 9-10 rips heads off.
Won't be ready for a second in market now. Queserato very late.
Also saw the departure of Fallen. And now Queserato on this swing had to close that out. Clutch denied the way of 9-10. And it is a runaway half for Furia. Only one rifle round found for the Mongols. It is a slow start for the Mongolian squad. If they can go on to find this pistol, this could be a very quick map. And the Mongols map pick gone in a second.
Got to stop this A-Rush first, though. Mongols pistols have been strong in this tournament, winning 5 out of 6 against Spirit. The CT side starting to crumble. A 2v2 emerges from the disadvantage. Queserato and Molodoy, number 2 and number 3 rated players on this event, and they're doing it on their own. 4 kills from the pair. Controllers 3 health, bomb planted, impossible.
Yeah, Controllers has actually had some really important clutches for the Mongols throughout this tournament, some of them very unlikely. But surely this is not one of them. 3 points of health, single bullet from Queserato, who is in top form right now, would be enough to get rid of him. As Controllers walks in, back turn, Queserato's never had it so easy.
Back to this B-bomb site, back to the stack. Does give Mongols a shot. Blitz in a strong position despite low health. SMG's got to tear through Furia if Mongols want a chance in this map.
There's the opening out of Yakindar. Fallen also takes up position over here on short. Will fall down.
Oh dear.
And the boost of Blitz nets them another. It's Queserato again on these transfers, trying to claw it back. Molodoy left up in the clutch. 1v2. Player wrapping around on short, arms themselves with the Galil. Mazinho could be threatening here as Molodoy tries to play in. And they're waiting to pincer him. You just can't have 9-10 go too soon. Mazinho holding on for a cross, fires off early, but Molodoy will make it into the site up close. Deals with 9-10. He's got 10 seconds to try and line this one up. Oh! And that's Molodoy for you. In the blink of an eye, it's all ripped away. Chance to upset early, denied.
Further confirm this A attack, but can they stop Furia in this form? It doesn't feel likely. Up close, Mazinho. 9-10 trying to provide cover. That smoke's well timed, but they just jump through. They don't respect right now. Even an upgrade for Yakindar. Swung together, Molodoy gets a double.
Wow.
Dirty shots.
That's from CT to the top of stairs. On the flick with the AK, double peaked, and Molodoy makes it look like he's also thinking about switching off the AWP and onto the rifle.
Fallen will welcome it. Doing the dirty job right now, planting that bomb.
And I think even with how often you ended up in those weird rounds in the first half where the Mongols had a bomb site, didn't have the bomb, they actually sometimes had both bomb sites at the same time. And Furia just kept it so mobile to try and stay ahead of
MIBR with the budget Furia moves.
Yeah. But you know, it kind of was eye-opening for a region that so often kind of don't look outside of their own. And it's nice that Furia, as the biggest Brazilian organization, were the ones to kind of set that precedent.
I mean, it's Yanko said on the desk, right, it's the riskiest move. It's the roster move of the year, bringing in these two, not just because Molodoy had almost no experience and certainly none at Tier 1, but also because Yakindar was in the lowest stock of his career so far. Oh dear, you just don't want to face K-Sarata right now. Techno delivers a double at this B bomb site. It may make this round winnable, but Furia have done it from so many disadvantages.
It's Fallen and Yakindar as well, left up in this 2-on-3. Very much a good pair of brains for the job, but with Yakindar dead back in con, it's going to fall to the master. What's Fallen got up his sleeve? They moved two players over, so he's going into the stack. And a clean finish out of Controllers. The Mongols, at least, will get a proper gun round here on this CT half. It's not saying much.
Back to this B-bomb site.
I think Fallen is a very scary guy when he gets the call from the front like this. He likes the mind games. He has a tremendous amount of faith in his calls and his reads. And so giving him this many chances might just get it done at the second time of asking. Molodoy.
Okay.
Swing and a miss on Controllers, but still, for a one-man exec through the apartments, Molodoy's drawn, rotates, he's found an opening, and he's created gaps all across the map. It's on the Mongols now to try and fill them, and 9-10 gets spammed to death. This A site is now under the microscope. Only Mazinho here. First shot lands short, but they're closing in on him. The drop down for Yuri gets rid of the anchor. And a 3-on-2 now for Furia as they're teed up for the win on the Mongols map, pick a Mirage.
Blitz just throwing himself in here. We need a hero for the Mongols, but they've been getting wall-banged out of this round, and Blitz on 4 health is on notice. Inevitable as Furia finish what they started in that first half. 13-5 domination over the Mongols fairy tale run with the new boy Controllers. That is 3 Mirage wins in a row for Furia over the Mongols, and we head to Overpass with a flawless track record on a 9-win streak.
To burn out one of these defenders, the Mongols might have a triple stack here, but that util is going to make life hard.
Molodoy and Yakindar cracking open this bomb site. T250 fires off, it's the Glock that falls first. 3-man hold should be enough, and the rotator flurrying in. Mongols have the manpower, can they find the round? Controllers takes 2 before all is said and done, and Yakindar can't get space. Every Glock cut down, just the Latvian in the clutch.
Look, he's at least not getting flanked here, right? All 3 fights rolled out in front of him. Now they might just peek on first contact, try and triple swing him. If someone goes too soon, it can get weird. No, they count it down, they go together. And so the Mongols, he tried to lay that on thick, that they can pull this back no matter the scoreline.
I like that acknowledgement, right? Like, it may start strong, it may start weak, but it will end strong. We know we can find the answers. Maybe they come sooner than we expect. Yakindar pushes the mid-smoke to 1-for-1, but the MP9 trading for Yakindar's life is worth for the Mongols. Controllers, is he going to commit here on the fade? He needs to watch the smoke. Fallen, crosshair in the right place, puts him down. And 9-10 went back, maybe scared of connector. Unable to assist or trade his teammate. And if he looks to make a move, 3 Furia players are patient in middle. So he just has to hold the long position. The call will come in though. They can walk up bathrooms into A. So 9-10 knows eventually he'll have to play. Will it be too soon? Molodoy's waiting. Easy shot. And so 9-10.
They're anticipating Mongols have rotated away from this one, but they stayed stubborn in this B defense, keeping both players here. So round still on here. Mazinho and Blitz. There's the opener for Blitz.
Oh!
Bit more back and suddenly it's fallen apart. They never moved a muscle and Furia end up coming to them.
2v4 in just seconds for the Mongols and no real flashes to talk about. One is thrown in deep. Explosion to B right now. Team that love to use the nade stacks on the pillar and pop out the monster.
Yeah, still it's into this three-man hold. Could get tricky. There's the support from Blitz. He's dead, toppled. And so another chance at a round here for Furia. It would go a long way to making up for the last one. Coming into this with next to nothing, getting out with a bomb plant. It's not bad, but let's see if you can make it better. Techno dead on the push. At 9-10 over in heaven, smoked off, blocked on that AWP. He's going to head for the hills.
Such an important kill for Fallen there, swinging off default. It's high risk, high reward, right? He knows that that player can chase down Yuri in the pit. But Fallen peaks right as he starts to move in on the bridge. And Molodoy, he wants his orb back. Gonna look to take it. There it is. So no save for the Mongols. They still can buy their own AWP, but Furia get one for free. It's the long setup with Yakinda and Molodoy working middle together. Molly on the tree, very nice.
Oh, but you see you're going into a double hold.
Yeah.
That's info, at least. You know there's likely a gap over here towards the toilets, and so Fallen and Co going to try and move into that now. Hell of a pickup for Yuri.
They know.
They're ready for this fallback. 9-10, that's an awkward miss. Will it be unforgivable or can he make amends? Second shot lands, but they've already closed in. And Yuri waits. They know about a second player. They know that Techno was also out on long. And that smoke feels like it's just giving it away. Yuri with the catch. 3 versus 2 now. Another advantage for Furia and one they can't afford to give away.
Nice move from Molodoy. Don't put on the bomb. We got Yuri in the site, 3 kills deep, and Molodoy can cover the flank on the orb. One player from CT alone right now. Controllers, dink, nothing more. Needed a single bullet to start that clutch off as Mazinho is saving down on B. Really good Monster flash being lined up by Molodoy, but Mazinho's going to pull away from Monster at the right time. He's tucked in on the barrels. Meanwhile, Mongols are focusing on taking water control, and so Mazinho's nade, high damage, but he can't follow up. Furia, red carpet into this B bomb site.
So they move in. Dueling players on the rotate down at CT. Blitz able to claim one back. There's a lineup. Molodoy and Yuri chip away at this defense, and even though 9-10 here in time, he's left in a 1-on-3. Last to arrive for the Mongols. And he might just have to bow out of this one.
Unless... But no, Fallen's tucked in. Great Molotov there. Mongols wanted to throw themselves into that bomb site to help out what was a weak hold. They were throwing short water util. But it's disallowed. And this save may be the same. Molodoy, every time he's come hunting for this AWP. 9-10's learned his lesson, though. Can survive back in the bank here. Doesn't need to be running for this one. Molodoy creeps in, and 9-10 will survive with his orb. So, that's something here for the Mongols into a low economy round. Furia again, from a slow start, look to recover their T side. Oh, great grenade as well.
All right, not a bad way to open. 9-10. You would have loved for that to have been the kill.
Yeah, he's committing. Got to run away.
Yeah, stubborn on this. I mean, he knows, you know, they desperately need to get out of this position they're in with their backs against the wall.
Oh, he didn't shoot! Oh, you're in trouble.
And they close in on 9-10. Another chance to be the fire starter, be the guy to get the round going for the Mongols, and it's another swing and a miss.
The flank isn't playing, it's waiting for the commitment. Right now, Furia are being forced into A.
Yeah, and that's nice from Techno, right? Just playing insurance policy, making sure they can't rotate down Con and look for that B site. It allows this triple stack to be maintained and still be effective. Mazinho up close, that's the bomb drop now.
Flank
but
now.
He's lost his teammates. Flank gets activated, it's Fallen with the turn. Mazinho can't do it. Fallen puts him in a casket. But at 1 point of health. Even the wind blowing in the wrong direction would be enough to get rid of Fallen here.
It's crazy. Fallen. K-Serato runs out Monster. Another player on low health. Fallen follows up as they panic rotate. Fallen's waiting with the AWP, and no one needs health here apparently. Furia do more with less. K-Serato spotting Blitz in heaven. The bomb's running in. How are Furia winning these positions as cleanly as they are? K-Serato, he risks all the health of the team on a monster smoke push. And he comes out with the goods.
That's just wild. There's 52 health on 4 Furia players, and that's shared between them on the map.
So much frustration in this game. I really can't blame the Mongolz for feeling that way. Yakinda does not respect this mid-smoke. He does not wait. And 9-10 again, dead early. They run right past Con, but they go back and check it out. Yakinda, the tip of the spear. No way! Give them a break!
You just feel like everything's against you right now if you're the Mongolz. Bomb hangs around over here in mid on the back of Molodoy.
I'm not even worried. Why would you clear this? You're not going to live long enough to. Oh, and the orb's coming in. Oh. Even in this moment, Furia patient because everything's paying off. They just tap out the last 2.
It's so concerning just how many flawless rounds now in this series Furia have picked up.
True, back-to-back in this game. Is that task obtainable?
And you just can't stomach the 2 8-4 halves. This one even more forgivable than the last. Again, feeling like the pistol was the only time you could do anything. Yakinda has come into these playoffs like a man possessed. 2 fantastic maps now, and just constantly, out aggroing the Mongolz.
He's had a point to prove on these T sides. And another seemingly unlikely round for the Mongolz. 3-on-5, bomb moving in. Blitz may have the element of surprise, but not for long as that smoke fades. This one is looking done.
All right, Mizinho picks up a freebie. You have to entertain the idea here. It's a 2-on-3, albeit an unlikely one. Furia haven't exactly had a lot of time to get super comfortable here. They're still trapped in around the dice box, but K-Serato and Yuri, the fangs of Furia, see them through to an excellent T-side. 8-4, Furia are knocking on the door of the semis.
Very late in connector here are the Mongolz, but Furia have not wavered in their setup. Yakinda here's the flash up toilets. They're going to come for him. Bomb here. Blitz needs help. There's no one to stop Yakinda, but down in connector, a kill does come through. Molodoy overwhelmed as well. Yakinda, he's got to spin like a Beyblade. They're coming from all sides.
He's done a really good job of dodging contact, but he can't run away forever. Finally, his time is up, and they flush out a very slippery Yakinda from the toilets. Techno on this aggression has given one away. You hope that doesn't come back to haunt you. Fallen now takes the line. Playing it early out towards Bank. K-Serato on the rotate up as well. Fallen tries to close the distance. K-Serato's made it in. Mizinho, important trades back and a strong start in the pistol. He puts up 3. Never get too much time to rest. This force. Some aggro moves to open up out of Yakinda, but it will get punished. He hung around out there in mid. Isn't given a fair fight.
Bomb's here.
On its own with Blitz over in Con.
Right move to back up for sure. This is the timing, but they know about these Con players, so Blitz gives it another check after giving the bomb to his team. Backstab, what? No one's watching. Blitz may be feeling like he had the timing on that cross. He did not. K-Serato gets up and gets out.
It's him going back to drop the bomb, a move he had to do if he wanted to maintain Con that created that gap. K-Serato finds it and gets out with this 4-on-4. And so now for the Mongols, you're aware of an extra player, an extra pair of hands over here at the A site, but you just don't have time to consider any other options. You have to follow through. And now Fallen's just blocked you with less than 20 seconds left on this A play.
Gotta go.
You're gonna have to push through the smoke. It's a Mongol specialty. They burn out Molodoi. They'll clear Fallen. K-Serato can't resist. And so the Mongols put in a tight spot, still get through. Confidence is brimming for Furia, so it's like, why not attempt it? They're gonna let Yuri give this 1v3 a go. He'll get spammed out. Game continues to close up. Missed opportunities in that first half, so want him to start strong. Flash down in the connector. Controllers has decided over this T side that he wants to do battle with Yakindar. He's down to play at that same aggressive pace. He's down to challenge him. And once more, he's secured an opening for the Mongols.
Even further damage to K-Serato. Some aggression out short is tamed. Fallen.
Mazinho might come in and help out. He could. Instead, he's holding for the scale.
Just heard the reload close, though. Mazinho could drop down. Controller's a dead man walking. Fallen knew it. And there's an upgrade available here. If they get this spot on long, smoke's available. Molodoi puts it down. Forcing Mongols perhaps into a very late round yet again, and Furia make that gamble happen. Trusting in Fallen's cool. 3 on this top side.
The Mazinho only commits to that clearing con now. Like, he's had multiple chances to have been involved in this round. Instead, he might just be left as a passenger. Gonna be far away with only 20 seconds left. And so it comes down to 3 players in this A exec. That's the bomb loose over on long.
It can't go B.
You tell Pepper in the site, you've got to get a move on Mongol's. Pace is not normally a problem for this team. The full rotator Furia has already arrived and it's not even needed. K-Serato gets it done on his lonesome. And so this round goes nowhere. It stalls out awkwardly around that connector fight.
Maybe see some of that lack of synergy on the new player with his team. In a chaotic round for the Mongols, it might get worse. Yakindar re-swings. Hey, that's the Yakindar way, but it will let him down again, falling to controllers once more in this head-to-head. Could have gone out with one there.
Yeah, considering how problematic Yakindar has been for the Mongols across this series, it's great that Controllers is able to rival him. Great that he's able to match up.
That's your top player.
But it's more than just one man in this Furia squad. Everyone is having their rounds, having their moments. And so sure, you're able to beat Yakindar, but then you go running into this kid, Molodoi. 2 quick kills out of the connector.
And what can you do? Mazinho knew he had to take that fight. They had him trapped in con. There was nowhere to go. Molodoi lightning fast. 4v2 is even in the A site in time. Now they have walked past K-Serato. But he takes one more before all is said and done. Molodoi with the cover. Molotov pushes him back, pushes him wide, but he gets one more shot in this round. Pre-fire does not connect, and Molodoi goes on with another multi-kill on the AWP.
This guy has very true aim, and usually when he fires, it's rarely a swing and a miss.
Yeah, the best part about that is in 2 of those 3 fights, Mongols know what they're peeking into, they know who they're fighting, and they still can't stop him. He is so quick. Yakindar sniping them. What is he doing? Through his own Molotov. Finally put down, humbled, trying to stop them picking up that AK. But that's so oppressive from Yakindar. Fearless gameplay out of Furia right now. Rubbing salt in the wound, and the Mongols, it stings. Got to dig themselves out again in a 2v4. Okay. Element of surprise. But pistol v rifle and no support.
Yeah, 910's just so far away. And so essentially Mazinho 1v3 for this site control. He's looked for the AWP. He has been able to pick it up. 910's going to arrive as well. This lull in the action, giving enough time for his teammate to get in, but it might not come to matter. Because right when you cut one head off the beast, feels like 2 more grow back. You deal with Yuri here. K-Serato just ducks out, knows that time will be wasted. 910 has angles to clear before he feels comfortable, and that's given time to Fallen on this wrap round. 910 is slowly but surely getting boxed in, and eventually Fallen arrives. There he is to deny the bomb plant. It's just so safe in that 2v1, and what has been a chaotic round has had some wild moments. You're caught by Mizinho up on long.
They got that 1-2v4 at the start of the game. Nothing else in rifle rounds since. When Furia are armed, they are impossible to get through right now. And Yakinda, he can buy a rifle, he just doesn't want one. Putting them down with the MP9, Controllers alone, blitz at the back of connector with the bomb. He cannot scale here. He cannot scale on his own. Look at him go.
No way, no right to be getting away with this, Yakinda.
The wheels have fallen off. It's so crazy you don't expect the third player. Because Mongolz are just making moves on their own, autopilot.
Going into Fallen and Yuri, you've at least strayed away. Oh, never mind. K-Serato's just moved down as well. So you're going into the triple stack.
Good luck.
It's a 3-on-3 for the B-site control. You're wounded, you're hurting. You're trying to play contact because you want the element of surprise. 910
okay.
And Techno rally the troops with some keen shots. It's only Molodoy into the stack, no problem, apparently. And so a very unlikely round, not the one you would have said the Mongols had dead to rights. They were playing right into Furia's hands. If you can get a last-minute surge from 910 to find you something in these rifle rounds, maybe there's still hope, but they're on the less favored side versus an entrenched Furia. It's a step in the right direction, but this will not be easy.
Second gun round in the game for the Mongols, right? The 2v4 on B and now the 3v4 on B and the T side. Can they find the light? Yakinda, a man who only deals in multis, might have to do it again.
And his hard counter Controllers isn't here. Techno will rise up to do it. 2 targets on screen, overwhelms Yakinda. Smoke to try and nullify Molodoy. You know this Orp's output, you know what he's capable of, and you hope that that smoke constantly applies pressure over on upper. In a 5-on-3, Furia can't spare players, can't spare resources, and they kind of have to respect this smoke. So that leaves just Yuri at the B site. One man would have to go above and beyond, and Yuri stalls, tries to play late. That molly stops him. K-Serato on the drop down gets denied, and Molodoy's save is far from guaranteed. 1 versus 5, and they forced him down towards lower. There's aggression here. And he hears them coming his way. That's a nice shot on a Controllers. Could have been the collateral, but they will find Molodoy. That AWP removed from play and money broken for Furia this late in the game.
Okay.
The Mongols will get to have a say on Overpass.
And despite how unlikely it felt, right, even Furia, it was going perfectly in a 4 rifle round at 11-10.
Oh, they have an idea in mind. Boost up for Molodoy, kill delivered, and Controllers.
Sick.
He's not even sure where he just died from. That AWP on the boost. A little gimmick at a critical juncture in this game to try and stop the Mongols' comeback.
Thank you, Fallen. Thank you very much. Boosted.
Oh, and he's in the right place again. Round the corner, Molodoy with a blinder, and that's why they give him the AWP. It's all Molodoy! It's all they needed! The key to unlock victory for Furia. Mizinho made noise, and Yakinda would have heard that.
They've
directed him. Yakinda says, Molodoy, come get it. This is your moment to remember. Molodoy with all 5 to find match point for Furia, putting them on that path to the semis. And that's why Fallen trusts this guy like no one else.
Rookie of the year. Pickup of the year. Risk of the year for Furia. They plucked this guy out of absolutely nowhere, and he looks to put them in the semi-finals. Mongolz momentum stamped out.
Oh, and you know, you spend so much time celebrating Molodoy and his addition, you forget about the guys that have always been putting up numbers. K-Serato, throughout this series, a force to be reckoned with. Opens up this final round with a 5v4 for Furia. Flash play out on the monster side, and Fallen Court just looking for info. That's the 910 AWP to claw back a 4v4.
But it's the bomb spotted, it's 3 players outside B, it's all the info Furia need, and they shut the door. They put 3 players on B, Molodoy in heaven, and Yakinda holding the flank. There is no escape route in this round for the Mongols. Even if Blitz comes out middle, Yakinda is still here, ever present in middle. Another kill, another step closer. Those semi-finals call for Furia.
And it's all decided on this B push into the stack as once more Yakinda and Fallen have cobbled together a fantastic read. They have the info. They know where Mongols are ending up. Not yet feeling the pressure, even if with that 1 kill coming in. Serato still waits as a diamond in the rough down in the B site. Nails controllers, follow up from 910. And so it might have to be all Molodoy and Yakinda to carry this one through. Wrap around for Yakinda, making noise, keeping pressure on. He's not being quiet about this lurk. Hoping again that they can tee up Molodoy to find that kill that brings him in. And there he is with it, lightning fast. If you blink, you miss it. Molodoy closing in. 1 chance to make this happen. 1 shot, and he nails it.
No way.
So close. He had to be that quick. He's the Kazakh. You're the stands. Molodoy locks in semi-finals for Furia.
The imports output another miraculous round, and how can you not believe in this young player?